time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes,
Slot, Pep, Arteta. Rank those three.
Pep, Arteta, Slot.
So he's just won the Premier League in his first season, no budging on that?
He's had an easy ride of it. Really, we would have won it if we hadn't had the injuries.
Arteta number one for sure, and then Slot, and then Guardiola.
Yeah, Guardiola down there, yeah?
Definitely, yeah, he's done.
Arteta's got the best hitter, so I'll take Arteta.
Pep 1, Arteta 2, Slot 3.
Yeah, Slot, bang average, inherited Klopp's team. I won the league 4 years in a row with Everton. If I'm given an unlimited budget, I can win the league with any Premier League football club.
Oh, bloody. I mean, you've got to go Pep top because of everything he's won. Slot's obviously come in and done a great job. I put Arteta second just because, you know, I'm an Arsenal fan and I think he's going to win lots of stuff. I think he's a great manager.
Slot, Pep, Arteta, obviously. Arteta's got so much to prove. You know, phase 6 of Arteta. If he doesn't win the UCL, it's a massive failure. I think Pep has, 4
opportunity to go invincible. Is that what you're looking at now?
Could be.
We've got the best young manager in the world in Mikel Arteta.
I can't even believe you're having a conversation about Liverpool in the title challenge.
If we can get a win at Anfield, Invincibles 2.0.
I could see us equaling what we done in 2002 and being unbeaten away from them.
It's going to be out of us all City, and I think we got the cojones to do it this season, and we will do it.
I feel that right now William Saliba is the best centre-back in the league.
He's just outside the centre circle, Evan Nilsson. He's got...
Oh my God, he's going to send him.
Red card from his pocket. William Saliba, central...
I fucking told you not! I expect 3-0. Wolves unbeaten in the last 10.
No, we won far. I think we beat Bournemouth.
Done and fired in!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right footed, sends Ryan the wrong way.
fucking shambles, man. Let me just keep it real, man. Like,
Yep, there we go, 2-0. Game over. Game fucking over. Dead and gone. Game done.
Today, got what we deserved.
Yes, Gunners. North London is home now.
Oh, shut up, you cunt.
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
Harder! Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Juga. Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for him to.
Yeah, big up everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, first off, congratulations, Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup. Much deserved. Their first trophy since the, ZDSL Cup or whatever it's fucking called. They're in Europe for the very first ever time as well. So, congratulations for Crystal Palace in the live chat. They're not a rival. We can like Crystal Palace here. So, congratulations to the Eagles. You beat Man City rightfully. You know, your keeper should have been sent off, but you got the win. So, big up Crystal Palace, man. That parade against Croydon is going to have a massive police guard. So I'm going to say. So if you're from Croydon, you know. But yeah, that Croydon, Beckenham area, yeah, heavy police guard, heavy. Yeah, congratulations to Crystal Palace, man. And what phase is Glasner in? You know what phase is Glasner in? You know, he comes to Crystal Palace, wins an FA Cup. I thought there was meant to be. You know, there's meant to be stages to this, you know, phases 1, phase 2, phase 3. I thought there's phases to football. I thought you couldn't win anything straight away. I thought it was impossible. You know, that's all I keep hearing. You can't win things straight away. It takes a while to build a team. Yeah, big up Glasner, man. Big up Glasner. Yeah, big him up. Phase 1, man. Phase 1, you know what I'm saying? Manchester City. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you want to moan about cheating after 10 years of what you guys have been doing. You want to moan about cheating right now? Nah, that's how it feels. That's how we all feel every time we play against you guys when there's something on the line. So yeah, now you know how it feels, don't you? Yeah, go and suck it, man. Go and suck it, man. Hasn't Glasgow won the Europa League as well with Frankfurt? Is it Frankfurt? Yeah, Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt. Yeah, big up Gladstone, man. Big up Gladstone. Parade in Croydon. Big up King. I was just saying that parade in Croydon and Beckenham area is going to need a heavy police guard, King. Do you know what I'm saying? Slot 1, Glasner 1. Yeah. 10 minutes of stoppage time was crazy. Oh, no. Yeah, hold that City, man. Yeah, they can... Satay. Yeah, he did. Yeah, there you go. Big up Palace, man. Palace ain't a rival. We like Palace over here. We got time for Crystal Palace. It's Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Community Shield. So, Liverpool end the season against Crystal Palace and then start the brand new season against Crystal Palace as well. Yeah, man. Big up my man Ken. Yeah, all good, friend. All good. Next, Spurs. Can you imagine Spurs win Europa League? So it's the year of the underdog, ain't it? You've had Newcastle, who haven't won a trophy for 70 years, win the League Cup. You got Palace, who in theory is probably, apart from that ZDL Cup or whatever it is, they've never really won a trophy in their life, and the first time they're ever going to be in Europe. So big up Palace. And then you've got Tottenham, who haven't won a cup since 2008. Is it the year of the underdog in the tournaments, man? Is it the year of the underdog? Football is healing. You are right, Ken. Football is healing. Football is healing. It certainly is. I'll be over Walton in a minute, man. What a game he had, by the way. Fantastic game he had. And Jimenez, they've got some good players, Crystal Palace, man. It's the most nothing game of all time, ain't it, Edward? Liverpool Palace next weekend is the most nothing game of all time. Oh, talking about nothings, yeah? Talking about nothings. Has everyone seen that video clip? Let me show you this video clip, guys. This is hilarious, by the way. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. When you watch this video, you're going to realise how hated Liverpool actually are.
Liverpool should be deducted 20 points. Look at the fucking state of this, right? So you're coming into the crunch part of your season, and after teams out in Ibiza, you're fucking on the piss on the beach. And a question here, how much of your focus is on the games and transfers? Have you not seen me this week? Like it's a fucking joke. It's anti-competitive, man. Just because your season is over earlier because Arsenal Man City shit the bed, doesn't mean then you just destroy the integrity of the entire season because you want to go have a piss up on the beach before the season's over. There's still other teams that have tons to play for. If you maybe weren't on your ass doing shots by the beach and putting fucking layers of sun cream on your bald head, you would have smashed Arsenal 4-0. Don't get me wrong, we're still going to finish second. It's not going to affect Newcastle season. But again, going against Brighton going to get an easy result probably now. Or more likely to get a better result than they would have if Liverpool could be asked to fucking run around the pitch for a bit. I genuinely think the league needs to step in a hard 20-point deduction. You can't just go on the piss just because you can't be asked anymore because you've won the league. Like, there's still other teams fighting for their entire season, which has massive implications on their transfers, their budgets. It's an absolute disgrace.
And that was a Newcastle fan. As he just said, it has nothing to do with Newcastle. So what he decided to do, this bloke, by the way, he's the geezer who got wanked off by Tom Garrett, right? He decided to do a TikTok where he admitted, because his team's Newcastle, it has nothing to do with Newcastle. It had a problem for Newcastle. But he's saying Liverpool should get deducted 20 points for having free time in their free time. Can you believe it? So Liverpool should get told off for having free time in their free time. We don't play till Monday. They came back like 2 days ago. They've been in training. We've seen the inside in training video yesterday. You know, they've been training for a few days till the Monday game. What is this bell end on about? 20-point deduction. Well, I've seen it all, man. I have seen it all in my time. But this saltiness, man. The saltiness coming out of all these fans. And as he said in his TikTok, he said, I'm a Newcastle fan. This doesn't affect me. So why are you making a video then? Why are you making a video if it don't affect you? That's the most pointless thing I've ever heard. It's like someone being offended for someone else. You know, you can't say that about that person because they're not offended, but I'm offended. So what? Give yourself a slap and jog on, son. Do you know what I mean? See that ring hand you got? Feel the back of it, man, and jog on. What are we doing here? Silly dickheads, man. Yeah. Arsenal went to Dubai for a week. Perfectly fine. You know what I mean? The Arsenal literally went to Dubai this winter, and they went to Dubai last winter for a few days as well. Yeah, it was for a training camp, but you're telling me they're not having fun and all that sort of stuff. Man, Liverpool having... You guys, this is what I've learned this season. You can't have free time in your free time. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Now, I don't think it matters much for the games being left played. Crystal Palace on the last day of the season is going to be a nothing game because Palace are still going to be in party mood with their FA Cup win. It's the last day of the season. No one gives a shit. Who's this affect? Like, who's it actually affect? Do you know who it affects? Do you know why it's getting like this? Because it could affect Arsenal. Because believe it or not, Arsenal ain't guaranteed Champions League football yet with 2 games to go. If Newcastle beat Arsenal tomorrow, they will go second, 1 point ahead of Arsenal. And if Villa and Chelsea win their games, if Villa and Chelsea win their last game of the season and Arsenal do not beat Southampton and Manchester City win their next 2 games, Arsenal will finish 6th. Arsenal will finish 6th. So I bet these videos would have been made. They're all Arsenal lovers. I know they don't support Arsenal, but they're all Arsenal lovers, man. They're all Arsenal lovers. It's just very, very strange behaviour at the moment. Very strange behaviour. Very strange. Do you want to see more strange behaviour? Here's some more strange behaviour as well.
Something that I want to ask you, because a few people have put this to me. Is there something a little bit more sinister about what happened yesterday in terms of the booing?
What are you referring to?
I'm saying that there's one or two people of the culture that have said to me, both last night and this morning, they think there could be tinged with a level of racism.
No, Laurie. You've totally misread the situation, my friend. Okay. I can categorically say
no,
there's
I feel
no
forced
way.
to ask you that because there's people
absolutely no way
saying that might be a
okay. But I'm telling you that
I don't think.
You know what I mean? All this bullshit on Liverpool constantly, man. All this utter bullshit on Liverpool all the time. I've never heard so much crap in my life. You can't boot Trent because it might be a racist thing. You can't have free time in your free time, and you should be deducted 20 points. Every other team can do whatever they want, but as soon as Liverpool do anything, nah, can't do that. Can't do that. I'll bet you any money Arne Slot's got the biggest dick out of any manager in the Premier League. And I'll bet you any money he's got the biggest dick out of every manager in the Premier League. And as soon as they find out, they'll ask him to have a dick reduction. You can't have a bigger dick than Arteta. It's not allowed. What we're doing here. You're not allowed. We've seen you in the shower, Arne. We've seen Arteta in the shower. You're 4 inches bigger. We're going to have to deduct your penis size because nothing's allowed. Nothing's allowed. It's just fucking. It's madness where Liverpool are concerned. Everything is questioned. Everything is questioned, man. Everything is questioned. Yeah, I've seen it. Far too, yeah. Jamie, on Thursday, DR Sport, Laurie refused to apologise for making this up. Why? What? See what I mean? It's just, yeah, I love it, man. I hope they keep doing it all next season as well, because do you know why? Guys, let me tell you why everyone's doing this. It's because they're afraid. It's because they're afraid. They're afraid. They're like, oh, Liverpool's back. They're all a bit worried about it. They can't understand. They're like, shit, we thought Liverpool were going and they're back and look what they're doing. They've already bought a player in the summer transfer market when we've done nothing. They're afraid. They just can't understand it. They're sitting there going, their 3 best players were running out of contract all season. They got a brand new manager and none of it affected them. And they went and walked the Premier League. None of it affected them. Their mentality is out of this world. So they got to make stupid videos up. They have to make videos where they're blatantly lying. A 20-point deduction for having free time in your free time. Do you know what we're doing here? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And has anyone seen Aaron Cresswell's goodbye video for West Ham? No. Has anyone seen Aaron Cresswell's goodbye video from West Ham? Sorry, guys, 1 minute. It's only got 19%. If you've not seen it, let me see if I can find it. And then we'll get on to the transfers, guys. I'll get onto it. Sorry, I thought I'd just get all this stuff off my chest because some of the stuff you see is just absolute bollocks. Do you know what I mean? The saltiness I see. Right. This has got nothing to do with Liverpool. I just want to show you this, yeah? Because I'm going to talk about it after if you guys have not seen it.
think I'll do that. Never in a million years did I think, I'd be at the club for 11 years. It's kind of happened so fast over the 11 years, and there's so much happened, even to, me 2 kids being born, down here. Yeah, just so much. As you say, it's been a third of my life. It's been a big part. And I don't want to feel sad about leaving, and to be part of, the lows, which is, it's never easy. Yeah, and then, of course, to win the Europa League, Conference League. It was an incredible day for everyone, connected to the club. It's been...
Right. You see how unhappy he is there. Not unhappy. How emotional he is there, yeah? He's extremely emotional. He's a Scouser. He actually played for Liverpool's youth academy, and Liverpool let him go. And he's played for West Ham for 11 years. Look at that emotion in that video, and then compare it to Trent's video. Compare it to Trent's video. And you wonder why we boo Trent Alexander-Arnold last week. You know what I'm saying? Why did we boo him last week? He's had a contract promo. I think it was the end of his contract, and I think he's been there 11 years, and they want to move on, and it's time for him to go. So yeah, big up Aaron Cresswell, legend of that football club. Big up to him, man. Hope he does. Hope Cresswell carries on, does well, man. Good player. Good player, legend for that club, man. Yeah, Jay is boy a Liverpool fan. Yeah, he's red through and through, man. Like, play for the academy and everything. Jay, remember when Oystein and Joyce said we ain't looking at saying we are likely not to sign a right back because we trust Bradley? Yeah, man. That's why I don't always listen to British journalists now. I listen to a lot of the journalists that are coming out from Europe and that. No, where's my phone? Okay. Sorry, guys, my son came in the room. What was I saying? He's made me lose all my point of what I was going to say there. Newcastle fans talking out of his arse, yeah, man. Yeah, these journos, man. A lot like the Vert stuff, yeah. So let's talk about this Vert stuff for a minute, because this is a good take from the journo point, yeah. So when we were live the other day, we were talking about obviously Florian Wirtz, and it was breaking as we were live. But we were looking at it, and it was all from Germany. All the articles, all the reporting, all the tweets, everything was coming from Germany's point of view, yeah? And then while we were live, bang, that's when Ornstein picks it up, Paul Joyce picks it up, Lewis Still picks it up, and people like that pick it up and go, right, yeah, Liverpool have spoke to him, they're interested, blah, 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 blah. So it was the same with Thiago. When we bought Thiago, remember, we weren't in for Thiago. Liverpool have no interest in Thiago, but all the foreign press, the German press, the Spanish press was saying Liverpool want Thiago badly. James Pearce and all that would come out and go, no, there's no truth to this. Then a week later, he's a Liverpool player. So, yeah, man, I think we got a... When we look at transfer rumours, we have to actually look at everything out there, broaden our horizons, because people like Paul Joyce, who is a god amongst gods for obviously Liverpool reporting, but he will only tweet and mention stuff if it's necessary. Ornstein obviously is more of a paid journalist, where he's got more freedom to do what he wants, so he'll sprout out a lot of stuff. But it's why you got to broaden your horizons. Look at everything, read everything available to you guys. It's not always going to be true. It's not always going to be real, But yeah, sometimes it can happen, man. Trent is the reason Liverpool is relevant today. The way he has been disrespected is shocking. Okay. Can you remind me how you lot treated Ashley Cole and Arsene Wenger, your greatest ever manager? Just a shout. The way Arsenal fans treated Arsene Wenger is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Your greatest ever manager, and you treated him like shit, man. You know what I mean? So the Vert stuff, as Daryl says, do I think it's possible? Yeah, I do actually. I actually think, yeah, Ozil as well. Yeah. Xhaka as well. Didn't they boo Xhaka? Yeah, they booed Xhaka. See, do you know what I mean? Like, football fans are all hypocrites. They pretend they never do anything bad to their club. But then when we do something, again, it's the Liverpool thing. They're all scared of us. They're all coming out with bullshit. Oh, you boo Trent, you're disgusting. You do this, you do that, 20-point deduction, blah, 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 blah. How dare you keep your players fit? It's not allowed. Oh, I'm sorry. Our doctor's better than your doctor. What are we meant to do here? You know, it's just, yeah. It's a weird one, isn't it? It's very, very weird. Very, very weird. But look, the Vert thing, I do think there's a possibility Liverpool could be in for Verts. I was reading a Paul Joyce article today in the Times, and was having a talk, having a listen to that, and they basically say, yeah, like, if they get any acknowledgement that he does want to leave Germany, because no one knows at this moment in time if he wants to leave Germany. Now, at this moment in time, Bayern Munich are big favourites to sign Verts. I believe they're going to put a bid in of 100 million euros, which Leverkusen don't think is high enough. Also, Leverkusen do not want to sell to Bayern Munich. They're sick and tired of it. And I'm bigging up the German teams here now, because they've got to start standing up for themselves. Stop sending all your stars to Bayern Munich, because it's only making them better and richer. I'm hoping like these German teams are going to start not selling their best players to Bayern Munich. And Leverkusen are going to hold on, man. Leverkusen are going to go they're going to hold on, and they're going to be like, no, if you want him, you're going to have to pay top dollar. I think English-based teams can probably buy Verts a little bit cheaper than Bayern Munich. I think they want 150 million euros from Bayern Munich. But I think if an English team came with 120 million euros, I think they'd accept it. They just don't want to sell to Bayern Munich, man. I think they did the same with Havertz as well, didn't they? Didn't Bayern Munich want Havertz? And they said, no, you ain't having him. And they put the price up, and he went to Chelsea, I believe. So it's interesting. I actually do believe if he does decide he wants to come to England, I think Liverpool go all over it. I really do. I know people go say FSG this, FSG that. But I've said it this season. I think this summer is going to be that one really big summer that we can do. Like, this is the only... I think Liverpool will do a very, very big summer this year. We might not see a summer like it again for years to come, by the way. I'm not saying here this is going to be the summer of what Liverpool do consistently now. But I do feel like there's something in the water here where Liverpool might have something up their sleeves. You know, there's two options with Verts, yeah? I think Verts, if he wants to go to Bayern Munich, he stays at Bayer Leverkusen, in my opinion, and he goes to Bayern Munich the season after. If he decides, you know what, I'd rather go, because his dad wants him to play in England, don't he? I believe that's the rumours I read, that his dad wants him to play in England, and he's his agent. If he decides, you know what, I'm going to leave Germany now. Remember, he's only 21, so he's still a young guy. You know, be very hypocritical of us to say, hey, he's just come to England, where, you know, a lot of English guys are 20, 21, 22, don't want to leave home just yet either, want to stay in their homeland for a few more years. So I can understand that. But if he does want to come to England, man, I think Liverpool... I think Liverpool will go for it, Beat Thomas, man. Appreciate it. I think Liverpool would go for it. And he'd come to Liverpool as well. He can't turn Liverpool down, is he? I just don't know if he wants to come to England yet. And that's what Liverpool are waiting on, in my opinion. If Liverpool hear anything in the next couple of weeks, you know what? Verts is open to the idea of going to the Premier League now. I think Liverpool make a move for him. Apparently, Arne Slot really wants him. He's the creative player that Arne Slot really wants. So it's the Vert stuff's going to be interesting. Obviously, Man City is still there. watching Man City today, I think Man City need about 8 new players in the summer. I literally think they need about 8 new players in the summer. Their team looks old, and some of the players are not good enough for me anymore at Man City. They need a big overhaul. Liverpool are going to be active, and we're already active. Exactly, Scrap. Like me and Scraps agree on this City stuff. I know a lot of people think City will be fine next year. I think they'll have to buy quite a lot. Remember, Man City spent a lot of money last January. Last January, and they have to buy other players. I can see us outbidding them for Verts. Yeah. The thing is, though, they spent almost 200 million euros last January, and you can't tell. Do you know what I mean? That's because the players are not out there at the moment. Big up, Abdul. The players ain't out there at the moment. Jamie will not pay 80 million, let alone 100 million for Verts. It has to be 70 million or less. I don't know, A9. It depends if what Liverpool have available, but I hear you. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all gone, mate. They're all gone. City have got to rebuild. I think they've got some good youngsters coming through. Obviously, they've got that young guy, that South American guy they brought off the bench for his debut today. He's going to be a talent in a few years' time. Foden is very in and out on seasons. One season is good, one season is shit, one season is good, one season is shit. All their centre-backs are terrible. Ruben Diaz is shit. Akanji is shit. You know, they need help there, man. And they've got crap goalkeepers. And Man City could finish 6th yet as well. You know, Arsenal will not guarantee top 4, top 5. Neither are Man City. If Man City lose to Bournemouth and everyone above them wins, Man City can't get Champions League football. You know how mad that is? If City lose to Bournemouth and everyone above them wins, City cannot get Champions League football. Mad, ain't it? Havertz Pappy says, the fact that you've got Havertz in your name and icon is a bit worrying, my friend. But he says Liverpool still think they have Paul. Yeah, I don't care about Paul, my friend. We win trophies. In the whole time Mikel Arteta has been at Arsenal, Liverpool have won 2 Premier Leagues, 2 League Cups and an FA Cup. So, yeah, I mean, if you want Paul and not trophies, that's up to you, my friend. You know what I mean? We can't pull anyone, but most of our players are better than your players. So, yeah, cool. Wicked. And to have Pappy after Havertz in your name should be an arrestable offence. That's all I'm saying, my friend. That's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying now. But you are welcome here, my friend. Keep bantering us. We're all good. We're good with it. We're all good with it, man. Super Mendy rejected us, but we got a Premier League trophy. What have you got, Havertz, Pappy? I'm just saying. You got Pappy after Havertz. Do you not see an issue with this? You got Pappy after. You're calling him dad. Oh, dearie me. Go and pull all your players that don't pull trophies. You know. Why are you in a Liverpool chat anyway? That's a good question. Why are you in a Liverpool chat? I'm not a generic football channel. I'm a Liverpool channel. Have you come over here to see what it feels like being a winner? Is that why you're over here? You don't know what winning feels like. I hear. You don't know what winning feels like. Sweet. Is that why you're here? I get it. We got no tears, man. The only tears we got, my friend, are tears of joy because we are Premier League champions. That's the only tears we got. Premier League champions, man. Big up my man Fozzie in the chat, man. Big up to you as always. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. It's all good, man. To be fair, Arsenal fans, there is actually, scraps you can, we've had our fun. Scraps do your damage. There is actually nothing Arsenal fans can. There's actually nothing Arsenal fans can say right now. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing. Like they're coming over here trying to banter us. Do you not realise we are Premier League champions? We can't be bantered. It's a major issue. You can't banter Premier League champions, my friend. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to do. Oh dear. So look, let's talk about it. Frimpong is through the door, man. Frimpong is through the door. Frimpong is through the door. Apparently he's going to have his medical in the next couple of days. I believe Monday he's going to have his medical. I believe he was on the bench today as well. Does anyone know if he got any game time? I don't know if he got any game time. Can anyone let us know if he got any game time at all? I'm not sure if he did. Anthony shared a post of me. Big up, Ant. Big up, man. No, he didn't get on at 0 minutes. Yeah, it's all done. He didn't play. There you go. It's all done, man. It's all done. There you go. He's going to be having a medical, I believe, on Monday. David Ornstein said Frimpong poised to undergo a medical ahead of completing a proposed move from Bayer Leverkusen to Liverpool. The 24-year-old Dutch international right back has agreed a 5-year deal with Liverpool. Will activate a €35 million release clause and Bayer Leverkusen contract, he's told The Athletic. So again, David Ornstein basically saying Liverpool are planning their medical now. Hopefully, I've read somewhere else as well. I think it was David Lynch, who's not had the best weekend, to be fair. Because I believe David Lynch said that he don't think Frimpong is coming at all. He don't believe it, and now it's done. So I think it's not Lynch's fault. He just got some bad. Someone gave him some bad advice. But he's agreed a 5-year deal. I didn't think players could sign 5-year deals, Trent. Someone needs to tell Trent that you can sign 5-year deals, because apparently you can't. Trent only signed 4, remember? You can't sign 5-year deals. What are we doing? But yeah, that's good news. Big deal, big transfer, big contract as well for Frimpong. We'll probably know more about his contract in the many days when, things get broken down a bit. But yeah, man, I think it's just a great bit of business, guys. Look, there is some other news here as well. Let me find the other news on Frimpong as well. According to Ben Jacobs, and we'll take this with a pinch of salt, Liverpool have agreed a 5-year contract with Jeremie Frimpong with a deal now pending formalisation. Formalisation. I can't pronounce that word. Formalisation. Frimpong was on Liverpool's radar for a year, but Xabi Alonso persuaded him to stay last summer. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City and Manchester United all inquired about Frimpong, but he chose Liverpool. That is the rumours going around right now. So the club has got no pull. The club that has got no pull whatsoever. Apparently, Frimpong turned down a lot of other teams to join Liverpool Football Club. Amazing that. No pull though. No pull. 0 pull. And now what we need to do is Frimpong, while he's still at Leverkusen, we just need him to whisper some nice things into Wirtz's ear now and go, yeah, I've just signed, medical's coming up Monday, it's gonna be gas. Do you wanna join me? I'll give him the word when I'm there, I'll give him a little tinkle, I'll give him a little bell, What you reckon? Yeah. You know, oh, good. Who knows? Can you imagine if we just do a double, man? Imagine if we done a double, man. Big up. Big up, Dean, in the chat. How you doing, man? Guys, make sure you go and subscribe to Fam Zone TV. Go and subscribe to Dean and D over there. Doing great stuff. Also, make sure you go and subscribe to Fozzie as well. Big up my man Fozzie. Make sure you go and subscribe to Fozzie as well on his channel. Doing big stuff over on his channel as well. Any mods in the house? If the mods, two things mods in the house right now. If you can, put links to their YouTube channels in the chat. And also mods, we've got almost 400 people in here. Can you make sure people are hitting a like button? I'd appreciate it. What we do for likes, guys? What we do for likes? What we do for likes right now? We're 142 likes, so let's push that to 200 mods. Let's get the likes pushed up to 200s, man. Let's get the likes pushed up to 200. Yeah, smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. Smash the likes, mods. Great news, Jamie. Get Verts and Kirk, as you know. Obviously, with Frimpong coming in, I don't know where Frimpong's going to play first, because let me just park the Frimpong news a little bit here and go to the other news that broke today, because Liverpool are not fucking around. It looks like Liverpool are not fucking around this summer. You know, the old Liverpool's out the door now. The new Liverpool's entered the building. Trent Alexander-Arnold decided, you know what, I don't care about us no more, and he wants to fuck off. Yeah. So he's fucked off. Arnold Slot's like, all right, he's fucking off. Get me Frimpong, and let's give Conor Bradley a brand new contract. My right back. Conor Bradley getting a brand new contract till 2029. Huge contract for Conor Bradley. So Trent goes out the door. What are we going to do, fans? Conor Bradley gets a new contract and we buy Frimpong. Sorted. Job done. New Liverpool. Doing stuff. Not hanging around. Not sitting on their hands. Actually active. Going, you know what? Now, there is a thing with... Let me go back to Frimpong now. We'll talk about Conor Bradley in a minute, because I love Conor Bradley. And we're going to give Conor Bradley a little bit of time. We're going to talk about it. With Frimpong, with this news that apparently Liverpool were looking at him last year while Trent was still at our football club, there's two things that come to mind here. One, Liverpool wanted to get Frimpong in early because they just didn't think Trent would stay at the football club. And they thought he'd be a perfect replacement for Trent. And they got a year in early. Or two, he's not actually a replacement for Trent and he's going to play further up the pitch. If he plays further up the pitch, I don't see Salah taking this. I'd be shocked to see Salah take a central role, because I don't think it would suit Mo Salah to play a number 9. Because playing the number 9 to play in the right wing, inside right wing, it's a completely different way of playing. Playing that number 9 role, he's got to play with his back to goal a little bit more. He's got to play in the half turn. He's got to be more crowded out. He's got to make them runs into the box. And I don't think he's got a striker's instinct like that. But playing off the right, on the inside right channel, playing on that inside right channel will be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I think Liverpool might change the way they play a little bit. So Paul Joyce said today, I believe Paul Joyce tweeted about Conor Bradley, saying Conor Bradley signed a new contract until 2029 and Liverpool see him as the present and future number 1 right back. Now, that's according to Paul Joyce. That's from Paul Joyce's sources. This might be before the Frimpong stuff got all announced. He had that line set up beforehand. But things can change. But I do wonder how Liverpool are going to play next year. Because Arne Slot wanted Frimpong. Don't get that wrong, man. This is as much an Arne Slot signing as it is anyone else at Liverpool Football Club. They wanted Frimpong. Now, are we going to change the way we play a little bit? Are we going to the 3 at the back sort of formation? I'm not sure, but I got this. Let me bring this up for you. So let me bring this up. I'll go full screen. You can still hear me, right? So I haven't put a striker in there because I don't know who the hell our strikers are going to be, right? I don't know who our strikers are going to be. Now, I've got this funny feeling that Liverpool might actually go for Hato instead of Kirkes now. I don't know why. I think they just might. Yeah. I don't know enough about Kirkes. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I've watched him like a lot of people do. I haven't watched him, yeah. But people tell me he's good. People tell me he's good, yeah. I've just got this feeling they might go for him, yeah. If you're going to play this way, so obviously this is what Liverpool would usually play like. They would play like they have most of this season, 4-2-3-1, like this. And I haven't put the striker in yet because I have no idea who the striker's going to be. Right, and that's how Liverpool usually play. I don't think if you have Frimpong, you can play like this entirely. You can set up like this, but I think in a match day, it would look more like this. Like Konate and Virgil spread a little bit. Gravenberch goes a little bit deeper. Szoboszlai and McAllister go a little bit more forward to cover all that ground through the middle, to squeeze the opposition up the pitch. And this is what I've been saying for a while now. You know, Liverpool could squeeze the opposition up the pitch, go a bit higher up, play sort of like almost the new Dutch way of playing with his 3 at the back, this 3-4-3 kind of formation that the Dutch are playing these days. It's not going to be a 3-4-3 on paper. It's going to be more of like, because Slot does it a lot. You know, Slot sometimes goes 2, and then he goes, you know, Szoboszlai goes there, and you got the striker there, and you go like he moves it around quite a lot. But because of Frimpong's playing, and his ability is more from a wing back area, and if you've got someone like Hato, he can go more defensively, give you that defensive structure in a 3 as well. You know, you know you got, and you still can keep Frimpong further forward. But if you play like this, and Gravenberch drops a little bit deeper, you got Grav dropping a little bit deeper there. That means Frimpong can get more forward. And Frimpong doing this, by the way, means Salah can tuck in. Frimpong can come into these positions here. That means Salah can tuck in more. Also, if you've got Hato or Kirkes playing, they can do this as well, meaning your forwards can get into the box a little bit more, meaning you control the opposite end of the pitch, and it's harder to lose the ball through the middle of the pitch there. You almost go 2 up top in some ways. That is one way I'm thinking that Liverpool might play under on the slot with Frimpong in charge. It's going to be interesting because I don't know if. I mean, let's do something dirty here. Let's just imagine Liverpool go and get their guy. Let's just imagine, yeah. Let's just imagine. Let's just imagine Liverpool go and get Wirtz. How do I spell Wirtz? Try to remember now. Is it V? There you go. So let's imagine Liverpool go and get Wirtz, right? Let's just imagine they go and get Wirtz and they play Wirtz as a false 9. Let's imagine they play Wirtz as a false 9, yeah? Or like this 2-10 formation here, like that. We could do something like that. I know, yeah, that might not, you know, it could look something like that where we know he likes attacking through the middle of the pitch. That's where, you know, he's very happy attacking through that middle area of the pitch. You could have that 2-10 situation, or you could have Wirtz as a false 9, and you just bring Szoboszlai back a little bit, and you sort of go Gravenberch a little bit deeper, Szoboszlai there, McAllister there. You got wing backs there, so you've almost got this kind of formation going on, and Wirtz is like your false number 9. Could be that. Could be that. Is that what Tom Little's saying as well? See, I haven't seen what Tom Little's saying, so big up Tom Little, man. For light brains, you see. So you could do something like that if you go and get Wirtz. Because if Liverpool are interested in getting Wirtz, I don't see us buying a striker for the amount of money it's going to cost. For the amount of money that is going to cost. And look, Gravenberch, I think if Frimpong's playing games, I think Gravenberch will play a little bit deeper. Do you know what? Even if this is not Frimpong and it's Conor Bradley, say Conor Bradley's played instead of Frimpong, yeah? I think you can still play exactly the same way, because I think Conor Bradley is very attack-minded as well. So even I've got Frimpong on the screen. Imagine that's Conor Bradley. I think you can go exactly the same way. Gravenberch plays a little bit deeper. Szoboszlai comes back a little bit into like a formation in a 4 in and through the middle with McAllister. Wirtz as your false 9. Because if Wirtz plays as a false 9, guess who can make runs? Szoboszlai, McAllister. They can make runs into the box, especially if Szoboszlai likes to get forward a little bit more. You know, it helps out in that attacking sense. So it's going to be interesting, man. I think it's a bit more interesting than, like, if Wirtz plays. It's the Frimpong signing. I just feel like Slot wants him, so Slot knows what he wants to do. This is why I'm quite happy about it, because I've got a manager now that's got Frimpong, Conor Bradley as his right backs. He rates both of them. He loves Conor Bradley, obviously. He really rates Frimpong because he wanted him. But Frimpong, for me, isn't coming to sit on the bench. I'd be shocked if Frimpong's coming to sit on the bench. So, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting summer, man. It's going to be interesting. But that's a little thing I thought I'd show you there. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do with him, but I'm glad we got him. Let the manager sort all that out, yeah? The manager obviously knows what to do with Frimpong. He wanted him. He knows what position to play him in. So, yeah, I can I can only see him playing a lot of football games next season. Obviously, Bradley's had a few injuries here and there. So, you know, I assume Frimpong will be the starter. I really do. Is he going to be back up to Mo Salah? If that's the case, he's never going to play, is he? Because Mo Salah is not going to get rested. He plays every game. So I can't see him being a backup to Salah. And I can't see Salah playing centrally, because that just won't make sense to me. So, yeah, maybe he's going to change things up a little bit. Maybe Frimpong's the starter, plays a little bit further up. I can't see us playing 3 at the back, because I don't think we've got the defenders to play 3 at the back. So it's interesting, man. Yeah, Frimpong, Bradley and Salah will go share minutes. It could do. The thing is, though, this is Salah's 9th year at Liverpool next season, and he's going to be 33. So he's going to be needed to be rested occasionally. So yeah, that's a good point. You know, they could all get a lot of game time, do a lot of stuff. So it's exciting. It's a great transfer. And I trust the manager. He's going to know what to do with Frimpong. That right-hand side of Frimpong, Conor Bradley and Mo Salah, that could be electric next season. That could be a really exciting part of our game next season. I'm not going to worry about the defensive part of the game, because, you know, we're worrying about fullbacks defending. You've got to worry about the whole team, man. It's a system thing, not a individual thing, in my opinion. And I think we get too locked down on I want a fullback that can defend. I want a fullback that can defend, when it's not really the way football's played now, man. Not really the way football's played. Conor Bradley, though. I'm so happy for this guy getting a brand new contract. I like Conor Bradley. I've got a lot of time for Conor Bradley. And now with Frimpong here, for everyone who is a bit worried about Conor Bradley, it takes your ease away a little bit with game time, because you've got another player here now who's electric, quick, scores goals, assists, dribbles. I think this just helps Conor Bradley as well. It's a great bit of business. I'm just glad Liverpool acted like a proper club. And yeah, Trent's leaving. He's going to Real Madrid. It's where he wants to go. Much love to him. I don't hope he does well. I hope he fucks his career up. But Liverpool acted quick. Arne Slot acted quick. We've got to give a lot of credit to the manager, man. We have to give a lot of credit to the manager. The manager's gone, you know what? Give me my guy. And the football club are like, right, here's your guy. But don't worry about that. We're going to make sure Conor Bradley signs a new deal as well. Right back is sorted for the next few years. Can't go wrong there. Well played, the club. W for the club. And we don't say that a lot. There's a bit of other news here going on as well. Yeah, I think Bayern Munich director on Florian Wirtz, what am I supposed to tell you now? We've been writing nonsense for weeks about him going to Man City, and even it was Liverpool. Look, if Wirtz goes to Bayern Munich, I can see it happening. I'm not, I think it's very obvious that, it looks like he's off to Bayern Munich. But I think Wirtz, I'm glad Liverpool are looking at a player like Wirtz. I appreciate it. And I hope we're looking at players like that for the whole summer. Darwin Nunez apparently could be off to Napoli. Now, Darwin Nunez and Konate as his manager just seems like a nightmare. But they're the rumours right now. I think Fabrizio said it. Napoli are looking to buy. Have asked Liverpool already about Darwin Nunez. The problem is Napoli don't want to spend more than 40 million on Darwin Nunez, and Liverpool want like 60 million for Darwin Nunez. So Liverpool are hoping that a certain country comes in for him. A certain country comes in for him. I don't know how the Saudis have come back for him. Maybe Liverpool missed their mark with it. I just don't think Napoli are going to be able to afford the money Saudi Arabia would pay for him at a time. I'm not. I think Darwin's definitely going. If he goes to Napoli, we're just going to have to take the 40 million. I'm happy with it. Darwin's off the books. And then who do you go and get? If Darwin goes, Nunez and Osimhen swap. There's a thing, because Osimhen is still, Napoli is his parent club. Osimhen's parent, Osimhen's only on loan. Napoli, is it? Yeah, so he's only on loan in Turkey, isn't he, Osimhen? Now, there could be a place where Liverpool go, you know what? If you want Darwin, we'll take Osimhen. Let's do some kind of deal. Liverpool might take a lower offer for Darwin Nunez from Napoli if they can guarantee that they get Osimhen. Now, how many people would take that deal? Everyone in the chat, would you take a lower price deal for Darwin Nunez if Napoli say it's okay for us to take Osimhen? Would you take that deal? Would you take that deal? There is a Saudi club that want both Nunez and Diaz for the Club World Cup, so we can't get them for 100. Yeah. Everyone's saying deal. Deal on, man. Absolutely. I mean, Osterman in that team, for his pace, his finishing. Yeah, Osterman's on $250 a week. I think Liverpool will have to pay that if they want him. It'd be interesting. I think Darwin's done. I think his time at our football club is finished. Wow. Hang on, guys. So bigger Ant as well just sent me this, but Plettengal was just like, so Florian Plettengal has just tweeted out that the Florian Wirtz family were England last week, mainly because of Liverpool. Mainly because of Liverpool, according to Florian Wirtz. I don't know what to think of it. It don't mean he's coming, obviously. It just means Liverpool had a chat with him. But it's very interesting stuff. There's a lot going on. I think this summer could be a madness, you know. You know, Wirtz could still go to Bayern Munich. Look, I'm going to say it right now before everyone comes at me. I honestly think Wirtz will go to Bayern Munich. I just think the law of Bayern Munich for a German player, especially when you're only 21, to stay in your own country as well, is very big. It might be too big to turn down. So I still expect him to go to Bayern Munich. But if the opportunity's there, I hope Liverpool pounce on it. I really, really do. I hope Liverpool pounce on it. Have to. I think Liverpool go have a busy summer, man. Liverpool go have a big summer. Leverkusen hate you not buying. And that's the only thing. Shirky as second option. I love Shirky as a second option. Some people would prefer Shirky over Wirtz. You know, I've spoken to some people who are like, I'll take Shirky over Wirtz. You know, Shirky for 25 million quid for a player of his quality. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Good player. You got Xavi Simons there as well, who I do like. I think he's a decent footballer. Pace, got eye for goal. So let me get a bit of bad news here. So Liverpool and Konate, there's a thing come out from Marca, says that at Liverpool they are starting to feel a weird sensation regarding Konate's unwillingness to extend, and are starting to suspect that a similar situation to Trent could happen again as his contract ends in 2026. Real Madrid are very much interested in him. Now, the Konate situation, yeah, I like it. I like him, Scraps, as well. I think he's a good footballer, man. He's a good player. He's got pace, eye for goal. Now, the Konate situation is a weird one. So, in January, February time, we were told that Konate was close to signing a new deal for Liverpool. Then, it all went tits up and he changed his mind. I want to know what's happened. I really want to know what's happened with Konate, man. Has he changed his demands? Is Konate after more money than was repeatedly reported? Because apparently everything was okay with the contract he was given. Everyone thought he was going to sign it. I remember Fabrizio and all that, and everyone was saying it's only a matter of time before Konate signs his new deal at Liverpool, his extension at Liverpool. And then he changed his mind. Now, there's three things here. There's three things at play, right? One, Real Madrid have already got in his ear. And when Real Madrid get in your ear, by the look of it, you just disrespect the club you're playing for. I have no idea why. Two, he's changed his mind on his demands, and he wants much more than 200 grand a week. Three, what should we say for the third one? I don't actually know for the third one. It's either Madrid tapping up or he's changed his demands on what he wants. because something ain't right. Because I think Liverpool would have paid the money. I think Liverpool will go and give him what he wanted in his original contract, but he's changed his mind. The thing is, Liverpool can't be played around. I like Konate. I don't like Konate as much as everyone else likes Konate. I'm not like Konate's number one fan or anything. I do think Konate is upgradable. You know, it's only me though. Don't come for me, guys. If you don't believe the same, it's all cool. We're allowed to disagree on that. I just don't rate Konate as highly as a lot of people do. But if he's decided he's changed his demands and Liverpool don't want to bow down to his new demands, then Liverpool have to sell him in the summer, in my opinion. I know it's going to hurt a lot of people, but we can't go losing players of like Konate is a very, very good player. I'm not going to sit here and shit on Konate. I think Konate is a quality footballer, but he's not a world-class footballer. But he's a quality footballer. There's no doubt about that. He's nowhere near like Virgil level, but not many are, to be fair. But if he's wanting something similar to Virgil, then he ain't getting it. If he wants something similar to Virgil, he's just not getting that kind of contract. Because it is funny how it's all gone tits up since Virgil signed his new deal. How it's all gone tits up. Because if anyone listened to the Mo Salah interview with Gary Neville yesterday, if you guys listened to that, Mo Salah said he knew about his new contract that he was getting around January, February time. Around January, February time, he said it's when it all changed and they started talking about a new deal. So Virgil was probably the same. So maybe something's changed his mind on that. Salah defended Trent. I understand why Salah defended Trent. I don't agree with it, but I think I understand it. He's a teammate at the end of the day. I don't know what we do with Konate, man. I don't know what to do with him. He has been immense this season. I'm not going to disagree with that. Again, I'm not dissing Konate as a defender. I think he's an exceptional centre-back. I just don't think he's world-class level at the moment. And he might be asking for world-class wages, where Liverpool might be looking at him thinking he ain't worth world-class wages. I just don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on with the Konate situation. It's a strange one. If the only thing that's changed is that Real Madrid are in his ear, he's worth 200k a week, and I agree with everyone there. I've said that many times on my channel. If it's only a 200 grand a week contract that he wants, I don't understand why Liverpool aren't giving it to him. That's why I'm starting to think it may be that it's more than the 200 grand that he wants. Because I can't see Liverpool not giving him that 180, 200 grand a week that he wants. I just can't see it. I think they would give it to him. I honestly do, because Liverpool are all about the data and about who's out there in the market that's better than what we got. And there ain't a lot of people at Konate's age that's as good as Konate in Europe at the moment. So, for me, I think Liverpool would give him that deal. I think Liverpool would give him that deal. But the fact is, they gave Gravenberch 150 grand a week when he didn't play any games for like Bayern Munich. He was a young kid at Ajax, went to Bayern Munich, never played any games, and Liverpool from the bat gave him 150 grand a week. Chiesa is on 120, 130, 140 grand a week right now, and he never plays games. So I can't understand why they wouldn't give Konate 200 grand a week if he wanted it. It doesn't make sense, because they've gave players contracts like that before that are not important to Liverpool. There's players at Liverpool that are less important than Konate that they gave money to. I wonder if Konate agreed with the terms at the start of it and then had a change of mind and demanded more. And we know Liverpool don't act like that. They're like, no, fuck you. And that's the only thing I can think of, because I don't understand why this ain't an easy contract to do. It's a very easy contract renewal for me. If Konate was asking for only 200 grand a week, I think Liverpool do it. I honestly do. Now, Liverpool might, try and negotiate him down a little bit and play games and shit like that. But I think eventually they get the deal signed, yeah? I think they get it signed and done. But the fact that this is still lingering and it's getting worse and worse, and now Real Madrid have poked their head in, do you know what I mean? It sounds a bit... Yeah, actually, Graham Birch took a pay cut, I believe, Rowe. I believe Graham Birch took a pay cut to come to Liverpool. I think he was on a little bit more at Bayern Munich. Yeah, injuries to Konate in previous years, maybe. It's not about the money. Real Madrid probably told him not to sign so they can get him free next season. And that could be a thing as well. That could be an absolute thing as well. Like if he doesn't want to come to Liverpool, like if he wants to go Real Madrid, Liverpool have to sell him. They can't keep him. Marcus Rashford is in the houses there. Who cares about Liverpool when he's literally wearing his name is Marcus Rashford in an Aston Villa shirt, and he says, "Who cares about Liverpool, who just won the Premier League?" What we doing here, man? What we doing? Do better. VVD made Konate look good. Yeah, Matip had big injuries and we got contract after contract. It's interesting. Go for it, Scraps. Enjoy. I don't. Yeah, do you notice they're all in Liverpool chats? Why are they all in Liverpool chats, man? Oh yeah, we got to sell, man. If he doesn't sign this summer, we have to sell. Yeah, we have to sell, man. We have to sell. Ruthless. Yeah, we just read that. Big up, Dan. Big up, man. At least have witty banter if you're going to banter. Yeah, exactly. We're here for witty banter, man. We're here for witty banter. Scottish Bear says, smash the likes, only 21 likes. 370 people in the house, man. Let's get 300 likes if we can. Yeah, let's wait on the let's sit and chill on the Konate stuff. I'm hoping Liverpool and Konate come to some deal because I want to keep Konate. I don't want Konate going anywhere. As I keep saying, he's a quality footballer. Don't want him leaving my club. I just don't rate him as highly as a lot of people do. That's all. But I don't want to lose him. I hope they come to some kind of situation where they can sign a new deal because I do think Virgil and Konate together as a partnership is great. So yeah, get it done. I don't know what the hold up is here, but again, if he can't. If he can't get the job done, if he can't get the contract done, then unfortunately we're going to have to part ways with him. This Konate. We're going to have to part ways with him. Jay, I think Konate gets sold to PSG because PSG are going to sell Marquinhos this summer. Could do. I mean, if he does that, go for it, man. If he doesn't, if we can't get a contract sorted, we can't keep keeping players who don't want to be here. You know, and if you want to go, you want to go. It's not like we've not spoke to him about a new contract. We've obviously put a contract on the table. Now, look, I don't know if Liverpool have offered, cut a shit offer. I don't know if Liverpool come to Konate and gone, look, here's 150 grand a week for 4 years. I don't know if that's the case. If that's the case, I can understand why Konate might be a bit like, yeah, I want a little bit more in that. But for me, there's negotiating room. If Liverpool have come with their first offer, remember, your first offer is not always your final offer. This is what we've got to remember in this sort of situation. Like transfer contracts, you never always go straight away with your first and final offer. You go sometimes a bit low ball. Maybe they went to Konate, look, 150 grand over 4 years. How you feeling about that? Would be perfect for that. We won't give you that. And he's like, I want a little bit more in that. I want to stay here. Everything else is good. The 4 years, the sponsorship, all that, the signing on fee. I just want a little bit more than the wage of 150 grand a week. And maybe that's a stumbling block. Maybe there's a negotiating table where Liverpool can get up to where he wants to be. I'm not sure because we're not hearing enough about it. We're just hearing things about, him and Liverpool are undecided at the moment. Blah, 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 blah. So it's up in the air, Konate, but I don't want it to be up in the air all summer, man. Big up Josh says Dutch pull in full effect. Now we can stop talking about the Madrid player. Big up Josh, yes we can, man. Yes we can. And we'll get good money for him as well, Konate, to be fair. Offer the Konate 200k. If he says no, then sell. Yeah, look, if Konate says no to 200 grand a week, then Liverpool have their rights to go, look, we ain't going no higher than that. And I don't think people can moan about it too much. How are we feeling about 10k for the 9? I'm not feeling it at the moment. Let's see how we go. I'm not feeling it right now. Be a boy. We do Ibu if he decides to run down his contract, leave Madrid, free like Trent. Yeah, we got to sell him. Obviously, he can't go for a free, man. Can't let him go for a free, man. Can't let him go for a free. He's as again, he's got high valuation. You could get a lot of money for Konate, even with 1 year left in his contract. 50 million. I'm sure someone will pay that in the summer for Konate. Very sure of that. We should add vehicles to the touch ball. Hell no. But guys, look, I'm going to leave it there. Just a short one today. I ain't going to go on too long because I don't want to overstay my welcome here right now. And obviously, if there's any more news tomorrow and that, I'll be bringing it straight to you guys. But I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Again, big up to Crystal Palace for winning the FA Cup. Much love to you guys. Much love to everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. You guys have been tremendous as well. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I am live tomorrow, I will let you know. I'll put it out in the community post if I'm live tomorrow. Any more breaking news, any news to talk about or anything like that. If not, I'll be back Monday, guys. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it is you're doing. The weather seems to be pretty nice as well, so make sure you enjoy it. Guys, this is going to take you to Judge Mo's football channel, okay? This is going to redirect you over to Football Judge Mo. So make sure you go over there and put in #20 Jamie Phillips Raid in the chat. Jamie Phillips Raid in the chat. This is going to redirect you over to Judge Mo Football's channel. Off you go, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.